Wait, this isn't what I paid. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to something that is most certainly not Polybridge 2, or Polybridge in general. You know, this shouldn't work. It does. So, this is a Scratch project made by Gonsunvi. I probably butchered that pronunciation, but still. And basically what I'm doing is I modified the code a bit just so I have unlimited budget and I have every single material that is currently coded in my hotbar, so that's pretty cool. Now we can do some normal solutions here. Like this one, it definitely shouldn't work. Oh, yeah, and it doesn't. However, we can also do some funky solutions considering that we have unlimited budget, we have every single material. And yeah, I kind of will just modify the code as necessary. And basically the entire point of this is so that I can just do some weird stuff and stuff and stuff, and you know what I mean, you know? You do know, I know you know. Anyways, the first thing I'm trying to do here is make some kind of like weird swing thing. Just kind of to get the red car over to the red wheel, as I will be calling them, over to the other side. From where it will, that's not how that's supposed to work. From where it can basically, like, we'll probably go up a road here or something. Of course, I'm not good at building bridges, as you will probably be able to see. And you will notice immediately that there's going to be a lot of flaws in this design. Of course, one of the obvious ones being that this swing is uneven. However, there's a lot of other things that can be in there. So here I'm kind of just trying to see how like the swing works. So it's pretty simple, honestly, you can probably tell. Sadly though, some things will just not work out the way you want them to, and some things don't work at all, ever. So what my plan kind of was to make a swing that the red car would go onto, and then kind of get transported over a little bit. Kind of like you see here. And then to just kind of make a normal bridge over to the end, hoping that I'll be able to go up this steep of a slope. Yeah. So I kind of just built the bridge here. By the way, even though I might be talking like it, this is not post commentary. Anyways, kind of just adding more supports to try and make sure that the red wheel can go over. Now, a funny quirk about this is that stacking roads on top of each other makes cars go faster. As you will notice by what I have just done here, it doesn't make it up still. So I added more roads. Now, sadly, there's only 9 levels. However, I know how to make more levels, and I actually have made a couple versions of it, so I can probably show those in a different video. Now, I once again had to do double roads here. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just kind of a little jank. I feel like it's a glitch, and yeah, I'm going to be abusing a lot of glitches in this kind of like meme run here. Such as this one, where you can place roads inside of cars, and just kind of do this with them. And see if I can get this red car to stop. No. No, I don't think so. Maybe just a random piece of road here. That doesn't work either. This went the wrong way, so I had to add another road piece here. You can also make vertices float. That's funny enough, I guess. Yeah, but now the red car achieves its goal, and now I just have to make the purple car. And to do the purple car's goal, I kind of just launched it. And the same idea, just a little different. Just a very slight bit different. Kind of had to check where it lands, because I wanted to make a catch for it. So that's exactly what I did. I made a catch for it after checking where it lands. That shouldn't have worked. Next up we have this yellow car. This is supposed to be the first level you have springs in. Sadly you can't compress or decompress them. Oh yeah, also they're completely free for some reason, so that's cool. However, hypothetically, what if we made this a little bit more challenging? I don't think that's possible because we can just launch cars, but still. What if we did? Oh, okay, cool. Next up we have this level with like this triangle here, rock, not a rock, pillar. And basically what this level's all about is just kind of this. This level is entirely possible without steel, which is funny, even though it gives you steel normally. So I'm going to make a very simple support here. Just kind of like this in the middle. This kind of triangle diamond thing. So there's a good reason as to why this doesn't work. And that will become immediately apparent as soon as I do this. Now, if you look at this, these guys kind of squishing in each other, so you have to add another piece of wood here. Oh no, roads broke. Well, what do? We can do this. These simple pieces of steel can basically show us why this gets stressed. It actually doesn't show us why, it's just because this entire thing is a little glitchy. Anyways, next up is this level, where we turn on the grid and click here a couple times. Next up we grab steel and, you know. So I'm kind of just trying to speed through this first couple levels here. Mainly because the later levels are the interesting ones. And when I say the interesting ones, I mean the most cheesable ones. And when I say the most cheesable ones, I mean the most overcomplicatable ones. If you know what I mean, that is. Just kind of add steel here to make these a little bit more reinforced. Now this level is basically begging to be done with a swing. So that's what I will do. Something I found funny about this is that steel is actually no stronger than wood. It's just longer, as you can see right here. So instead of making it 3, I made it 10, because why not? Oh yeah, and by the way, springs are 35. Now, you may see that the car has a little bit of trouble staying on. I added a little bump behind it just to make sure it stays on. So I'm just going to make everything a double road, because why not? Why not, you know? Now that everything's a double road, it's a little bit stronger, and it still brakes. Next up, what I did was I added a little bit of support to the centers, or just kind of like the middles of the double roads. And you can see that worked a little, and then it breaks again. I'm starting to get bored with this level, to be honest. So after making it a triple road, it still breaks in the middle, and at that point, I just gave up on that. So what I did is I clicked on this red dot here a little bit, static joint, and I added a proper support. There we go, this should make it. Never mind. Let's make it a little bit more powerful. How about that? Bruh. You think you're funny, don't you? I'm gonna add a triangle here. You know what? If I can actually aim with my mouse. There we go. This should definitely work now. There's definitely no flaws with this bridge. Now we're on the fun level. This level is the level where I build stuff. So instead, I just had the good idea of weakening the wood a little bit. Perfect. And now that the swing was actually done, I removed the important part. And hey, look at that, it works. Well, thank you for watching. I hope that little ending part was, well, a little bit funky and maybe a little interesting. Yeah, this, I can safely say, is most certainly not Polybridge.